December 23rd. It is the penultimate dram.
We're rounding on it.
Advent calendar.
We're stalking the guests, closing in on the last two, huddling together there in the centre of the calendar, but they can't hide, not from Dave's deft extraction. I love how much of a ruin that calendar's become. That was so nice. It was so elegant when it came out of the box. It really just looks like some Mad Max stuff has happened to that calendar. Which I guess it has. We've been looting it day by day.
Right, that's secured. I cannot see it. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, tankard ever ready to obfuscate.
That's all it knows.
Oh, wow. Already I'm seeing a spectacular colour.
Incredible, if true, as they say.
Give me another quick top up there, so there we go.
Oh, okay, done. Ready for action. I agree. That is, assuming it hasn't been coloured, a pretty big wallop in colour on that one.
That is...
Hello, sailor.
There's a strangely apple aroma on there.
That's very fruity and very interesting.
Oh, I don't know what to think.
There... no, I won't get there straight away. I was about to say, this is high strength Glenfarclas, but I don't think it is. But there's a fruit in here.
It is depositing some serious oils inside the glass.
It's not... I think this is stronger than it appears. It's not burning the nose by any means. Though I am somewhat protected by having coming off a bit of a cold last week. But
there is a distinct chili prickle there.
I think once we get this on the buds, it's going to be a little stronger than we think. And there it is.
Oh,
there it is.
There's some heat. Oh, damn. An intense sweetness, though.
It's one of these slow burns.
Oh, yeah, there's some rich, sweet fruit pastries, a finish of chili.
I think that's old whiskey.
Okay.
Have they given us the good one a day early? I'm not going to say that it's very old whiskey, but that tastes... Well, it's going to need water before I go further in here. That's there's something going on here for sure. I wouldn't even hazard the strength on this, but I think it's over 50.
Wow. That's very smooth for an over 50%.
Yeah, this has got a real ding to it.
And if it's old whiskey as well, then that would mean it's possibly cast strength.
Well, let's see what we get off the water. Nothing...
Wouldn't be, no. It was Glenfarclas 105 would know it by now, I think. That's the
I drink enough of it. I'd like to think I could see Glenfarclas 105 coming, and not to be mean to Glenfarclas 105. There's way more going on.
Yeah, this is younger. I'm guessing like.
I think this is this is older. Like 105 is that's no age statement now. But
I mean younger than what we're thinking. Like
right. Yeah. No, I think I won't hazard just yet, but 105. This is not. This is better.
This is scrumptious though. Yeah.
Okay, the fruit here is tremendous. There's like. There's citrus and there's marmalade. There's like candied peel and stuff going on. And there's a slightly medicinal quality, which is really confusing.
Yeah. But adding water, even a generous amount of water, has not brought out the dank tinned veggies. That thing that always happens for me with heavily sherried Speyside when you add water in.
I don't know how heavily sherried it is.
I'd say there's a hefty sherry component there.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just me just leaping to conclusion because of sweetness and colour. But it's not...
Here's the rock and the hard place that I'm between. I agree that there is a sherry component in here. I do not think this is 100% sherry, which kind of rules out single cask, which kind of rules out a boutique blend, or like a boutique release of a single cask, which is what I thought it was originally, even though I didn't know where it was from. Although we should say this is definitely Scotch malt whiskey. I would be astonished if it wasn't. It has all the hallmarks. So the problem now is that this is something quite strong. This could even be over 50%. I'm not certain, but I'll give you the 50. Just that's the easy points. This is 50% ABV. Or my tongue is drunk and needs to go home. Both may be true. I don't know. That's the thing. Single malt, blended malt, who knows? It's malt all the way down. That I don't know. It could be one of those like, what are they called? Black Bull things. They are blends actually, I think, but they come out at 50%. I don't know about that. I think this is probably blended or otherwise. This strikes me as malt whiskey. I don't think there's grain in here. absolutely buggered if I know where it comes from. I don't even know if I have a region on this one. It is... Oh.
The extra sweetness is making me think of some of my favourite Highland distilleries.
If it wasn't so diverse in its cask makeup, which I'm certain it is, I do not think this is a single barrel, like a single cask thing, then I could start to make some sort of conclusions, some forays into what this could be. The fact that it isn't, it means it's either some batched thing or some standard, like a standard range cask strength whiskey, of which there are very few. Benriach does one, Tamdhu does one. We've tried both of them. Not the Tamdhu was a long time ago, but I don't think it's either of those. This seems older as well. This is a problem. This is a big problem. But I think the first 2 points are locked in, and I'm very confident about those. My confidence just from that point falls off a cliff because we get into the minutiae here of what this might or might not be, and my ability to taste the difference now is completely lost, and I'm doing the science on what it could possibly be, and that always gets me into trouble every single time, so I should be kind of careful there. I mean, we can rule out Islay, we can rule out Islands. It's not Lowlands. It's too much going on. Sorry, Lowlands. It does have... If it's going to be anything, I think it probably is from Highlands, and it's from somewhere... It's from somewhere weird. It's not Springbank. It's got none of that funk. There's no Funkatronics coming off in this one at all. There's no sackiness. There's no yada yada. And I think Springbank now costs so much money that they wouldn't put it in the calendar. They'd shake at the thought. They'd go pale.
Put it in Fort Knox instead with the gold.
Yeah, basically. But like I said, taste all wrong for Springbank. I think we're somewhere in the Highlands. The closest I've got is a Glenmorangie, but it's so low confidence that I'll just pick it for picking's sake. But
it's something strong, but you're confident that 50%.
If it's not 50%,
yeah,
I won't do anything, but I'll be very embarrassed if it's not 50%.
I think you have standard releases which are 50% plus. I'm getting like obviously Glenfarclas 105, Glen Scotia Victoriana.
It's not 105. It is not 105. I promise you.
I think I would have picked it.
Victoriana isn't cask strength. No. That's 46.
I thought it was like 50 odd. It was a approximately beastly.
Maybe it's been so long.
Be wrong.
I don't know. I remember Victoriana having more of a Campbellton twang,
and there were all sorts of very many possible like bespoke releases from individual distilleries or independent bottlers, which could well be at cask strength or. All
right, wasting time now. Yeah. We're going round and roundabout on this one. We should just pick an exit.
It is one of these.
I think you showed them the barcode.
Nope. And there it goes.
There we go. Now they've seen it.
Yeah.
No, they've seen it. Hopefully.
Glen Scotia, Victoriana.
Of course, it's Victoriana. Oh, how strong is it?
54.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well,
that is
at least my alcohol detectors are still working. Victoriana cask strength. I was certain that was not such a strong whiskey. I wouldn't have picked it anyway because I thought that was I thought Scotia was a little funkier than that, but that's interesting.
Yeah, Campbelltown, single malt Scotch whiskey. Yeah,
I feel a bit cheated by that one, and because I took myself out of it. If I was a bit more up on my releases, I might have realised Victoriana had a cask strength release. I think
that's standard. I recall standard is quite potent, quite punchy.
Maybe I'm
I don't think they do
maybe I'm living a Victoriana lie. Never mind. Oh well, that's still a good picking from us, I think. Yeah. Although that was, I don't think you'd have to go pretty far off the mark to call this something other than Scotch whiskey. But yeah, what a weird one.
It's lovely though. It's still got that same.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, a powerful.
And we have tried Victoriana on the channel, but it was so long ago.
It was several years back.
I'm certain they've migrated.
I've only had it on the mind because of how well it did in the online Scotch Whisky Awards recently.
But in terms of rating this one, really, really, really good. Yeah. And I mean, you'd have to look at the price. To really make a value judgment, but this is definitely high 80s in terms of where we.
I think we ran it around 90. We give it 90 each.
Plenty going on here. It's very. I don't remember it being so cask dominated. There's very little. There's not much Scotia character to this one. It's really. It's very, very, very.
I think
dictated
it
by
does
its sherry cask.
stand out from the range a bit because it is trying to evoke an older style of whiskey. I think hence the Victoriana name. That's my recollection. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
So it's a little bit off the beaten track as
Interesting.
far as Glen Scotia goes.
Well,
Anyway,
not unhappy with the pick. Not unhappy with the pick. I'd still like to get. Well, we've got one more chance to get one exactly right. We'll see how we go. But yeah, so close. So close. Okay, tomorrow.
see you on Christmas Eve.